Good morning, YouTube friends and family. How's everybody doing today? It's good here. It's raining. It rained all night, and it excites me. I know the rain has a lot of gunk in it, but it excites me because it's washing it out of our air, washing all that nastiness out. This morning I can hear the magpies and birds, and not a lot of birds because some of them, I guess, have gone south, or what used to be south, or whatever direction they go now. But it just feels good. It feels crisp. I went out and drove little Miss JD to her bus stop. We do that every morning. I never let her walk by herself. I would never leave a child out today on their own anywhere in any application. But I took her down to the bus, and she and I sat there and watched the clouds rolling and the rain and the sprinkles. And normally I'd walk her down, but it was raining hard enough that we opted to go in the car and sit and watch. But it felt really good. Oh, by the way, friends and family, this is VEDO number 12. I'm really liking this VEDO stuff. It gives us a chance to just kind of cover stuff that we normally never do. And I want to tell everybody, golly, you guys are so awesome. You know, maybe it's being a woman, a mother, a wife, a grandmother. But I don't know about you, other women. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not really appreciated all the time. You know, I go through all the honey do's and the honey this and mom this, mom that, and can you and will you, and you know what I'm saying. And I do the laundry, and I clean, and I mop, and I cook, and I can, and I can, and I can cabbage. That was an experience. I did make some really cool stuff that I got from CT Watcher. These cabbage burgers. I made some of those, put them in the freezer, and I had to sample them first, you know. I'm tired. I'm tired of cabbage. I'm not going to eat it for a little while. And the fly's back. Told you it's the rain. Yeah. Doggone it. Haven't seen a fly at all until just now. And it come up, gave me a kiss. Did you see that? Anyway, so the comments that you guys put on my videos, man, you know, it gives me energy. They give me energy. I laugh, I smile, and I get up and I get going, and I just feel renewed in a sense. Oh, I hope you understand how much I appreciate you. I really, really do. You guys are awesome. I wished I had come into YouTube years ago. You know, I didn't start until, like we talked before, you know, April of 2011. And I only came in then because somebody had emailed me a YouTube video about Fukushima. And I thought, oh my gosh, you know. And when I went and watched that video, then I saw a whole bunch more linked to it. And before you knew it, I was going into recipes and visiting channels of all kinds of people. I was subscribing everybody. I mean, I just thought it was the coolest place in the whole world. And I think I was right. Now, I know I was right. YouTube is just awesome. Not YouTube itself. The people, you guys, the people. You're just awesome. I was going through the news today. You know, we've all been concerned about the GMOs. And I was just heartsick when I found out about GMOs, because in 2000, when my husband and I got married, uh, we had been together for years, but we didn't get married until 2000 because I just wasn't ready, and I didn't think he was ready, and I was gun shy. I was very gun shy. I had been through all the trauma of my first husband and his death and everything. And anyway, it was kind of crazy. But when we got married, I wasn't feeling real good. I was having problems when I would eat. I wasn't able to always swallow and eat like you're supposed to. No matter how much I masticated my food, I just couldn't really eat right. And my stomach started swelling really bad right after we were married. And I started looking like I was pregnant. I mean, I actually looked like 15, 24 months pregnant. It just got huge. And finally I went to a doctor, which I don't do doctors, guys. I don't. The word practice, medical practice, they can practice on somebody else, not me. I'm into homeopathic and health foods and things like that. But when I went in, they found out that I had a huge tumor. And it was some in my stomach, some on the outside of my stomach. And one was really, really big. Anyway, I read nowadays, about the GMOs and how long they've actually been doing this to our food, which blows my mind. They did it a lot longer or before us ever finding out about genetic modified organisms. None of us knew about it. I mean, it was like they were experimenting on us unbeknownst to us. And I've always been a corn on the cob person. I mean, I don't care. Put me on any diet you want, but don't you dare take my corn on the cob away from me. Of course, now, I've taken it away from myself because of GMOs and not knowing which ones have it and which ones don't. But the tumors, when they got in there to take the big tumor out, they found hundreds of tumors. Hundreds. Some of them were pea-sized, some of them were as big as grapefruits, and then, of course, the great big one. And I look back now and I wonder, because I still have tumors. And in fact, I've got 3 on my arm right here. And they're not real big, but they bother me sometimes. And, I wonder if it isn't the GMOs. So when I see anything positive about GMOs, I get all kinds of excited. I am so against GMOs. So against them. Well, today in Natural News, I was reading an article by Mike Adams, and he says, it's titled, "Don't Celebrate Yet, but a grassroots victory against GMO deception is now inevitable." I'll tell you, any little thing, any victory, as he says here, victory for the people, any victory against this GMO stuff, we need to celebrate. He says not to get excited, but I, for one, considering where I've been and what's happened to me, I am very excited. I think it is great. I'm going to read a little bit to you here, and then I'll put the link down below, and you can read it yourself. And I highly recommend, if you're concerned about GMOs, which everybody should be, read it. Let's stay on top of it. We need to know what's going on. The battle against, I'll begin here. The battle against genetically modified organisms being secretly engineered into our food, now has only one possible outcome: victory for the people. and defeat of the corporate quack scientist. I love that. Quack scientist. And the outrageously dishonest and sinister biotech industry that has shoved GMO down our throats for a decade or more. And it is more. In terms of victory, I'm not just talking about Proposition 37, although that could very well be a turning point that accelerates the consumer victory. But even if Proposition 37 doesn't pass, the end of the line for the hidden GMOs in our food is fast approaching. The article goes on, and it's well worth the read, my friends. You know, we need more news like this, more excitement. We have just been... Hold on a second. Hello? Hi. Higer? Oh, okay. Okay, sweetie, I'll see you when you get here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather have the whole new set. Because the other one will go here shortly. Okay, honey. Well, it wasn't... I thought he was putting in the whole set. If he's not talking about the whole sets, he's not worth that. Yeah, no. No, if it isn't the whole set, it's not worth that much money. It really isn't. I've done that work. Exactly. So, yeah, see what High Girl do. And if it's not the whole set, see, I thought it was the whole set. I told Mom. Okay. Well, I'll see you when you get here then. All right. Be careful. Okay, love you, honey. Later. Sorry, guys, that was my honey. He's been staying over in another town at our other house. We had a lot of damage done to it. And that's another story. Anyway, he had to go over there and stay so that he could work on the place, and we don't like to leave the house empty. So he's been staying there, and that's been kind of hard. But back to the GMOs, and I apologize for... I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do when the phone rang. So if you guys just bear with me, I sure appreciate it. Doesn't get any realer than this. Realer. Is that a word? I think so. If it's not, we'll say it is. Action items to help defeat GMO. There is some valuable information here. So you need to check it out. You know, if you're looking for other things that you can do to join in this victory against poisonous genetically engineered foods, here are some action items. And he gives you a list here. So I'm going to put the link down below. Friends, take time to check it out. And let me know what you think. I think it's awesome. Like I said, we need to get rid of this stuff. We really do. You know, Mother Earth, some of you call her Gaia, she is our life source. She gives us natural foods, healthy foods. And it's all done through nature. For man to come in and dissect and mutilate and destroy, that's bad. Another thing that I want to cover, and I'm going to put a link down below, talking about foods. Mayan Manifester put out a video this morning. Bless her heart. I love her channel. And this video that she put out, I'm telling you, friends, it was the hardest thing that I've watched in a long time. It's titled FDA Exposed, Call for Action, Animal Cruelty Caught on Cam. Animal Cruelty Caught on Cam. The video is self-explanatory. I signed the petition immediately. I was so sickened by what I saw. I suggest that if you care about animal cruelty, that you look at this and please sign the petition. You know, we're given foods. We are given food. And there are animals that are raised specifically for food. For you people that are vegan or, don't eat meats, of course, this doesn't pertain to you. But for people that do eat meat, and many of us do, I do. I don't eat a lot of it. It's not one of my favorite things, but during the winter especially, we do eat meat. Animals are a blessing in that fashion. And to praise the animal and thank the animal, and then to process and be thankful for what we get is very, very important. But to see anybody treat them inhumane and to be so vicious, and this video is hard to watch. It really is. But you can't turn away. You can't turn away from this. It is imperative that we all start facing these boogeymen, that we start facing these nasty things that are happening. We cannot cover our heads. We cannot cover our eyes and our ears and expect to make any difference in the things that are taking place against us, the things that are wrong, the things that are unsettling. We have to face them. We have to face them head on. Running from it doesn't fix the problem. Hiding from it does not fix the problem. We need to address the problem, tackle the problem, fight the problem. So I'm going to put that link down below too. Please take a minute to look at it. And it's very short. Thank God it's short. Because if it was any longer, I'd be sick. Absolutely sick. So that's about all I wanted to cover. I can't think of much more, guys, other than, darn it, I think you're special. And I love you all. For any of you that haven't checked out 1 Minute News videos, please jump over there and check her out. It's short and sweet. She does a pretty good job. Does a great job. And I didn't see Rose yesterday. I hope everything's okay with her. For all the rest of you, Idaho Picker, you guys jump over and check his channel out if you haven't. Boy, has he been covering some interesting stuff pertaining to our government, the presidency. And don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. I think in 2008, there was a big boo-boo made. I really do. And I can't help but think that for anybody that's voting for Obama, man, just take a minute to go back and check the track record of the last 4 years. 3 3/4 years. Go look at everything that has been done. And it ain't worth a cell phone, friends. Oh my gosh, it is not worth a cell phone. Yeah, I'm voting for him because I got me a cell phone. I don't think so. You want a cell phone? You want a cell phone? Be careful who you vote for, or you won't have anything. It'll all belong to them. Love you all. I will catch you guys later. Great big hugs. And keep that laughter going, guys. By golly, I know it's working. I just know it. I feel it. Don't you? I do. Catch you later.